A shame throwing! Thank you for joining us, everyone. Welcome to Ones and Twenties, the show where we'll roll a lot of 20s and a lot more ones. I am your Dungeon Master, immediately around. David is still not with us. We will be dunking on him. I've already done so. As you can see, his character is crossed off. I can't wait for him to see this. I prepared it just for him today, and he's not even here to see it. God, that guy.
Inconsiderate.
Just sometimes, yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel bad about ducking on him, but then he does stuff like this, and it's like, come on, man. Seriously? Anyway, let us go around the virtual mahogany table. I almost said the virtual mahogany David because you wrote that thing.
We did shape the table into David's body.
Yeah,
we're going to
place...
shaped like
I will remember you.
I'm going to place my hot, scalding hot tea on top of the David table.
I'm Mitch. Burns. As you can see, I play 3 characters. They're on the right side.
Yes. I'm Faith. I play 3 characters. And did you know that centered around a salt mine in Austria, there is a soup that people in that region have been eating and is a staple of the region for over 7,000 years.
Oh.
They're eating the same soup they did. Yeah.
The 7,000. Same pot?
No, not the same pot, but the same basic recipe for about 7,000 years. It's in the Hallstatt salt mine in Hallstatt, Austria.
Nice. You should go there to get salt for your cooking. Exactly. In the game.
And I'm Dana.
Awesome. So
nice.
You get a bonus inspiration or whatever it's called. Push.
I know we can't do pushes in combat. Thanks.
Yeah. It'll help with falling, though. It might help with falling.
No, so you get to do a push as a free action. To shove it. Push attack.
But anyway, last time on Normies, the Wolfric found out about Knives perishing, but
God,
there was
you already forgot his name?
There's a lot of characters. Fuck off, all right? Trying to get it lower. I'm trying to get it down, all right? I've got these numbers. They got to get lower. I'm working on it. You're going in the right direction. So yes. So it wasn't much of a moment there because there's a language barrier. But they had to talk with. Oh yeah, Clem was there trying to learn Infernal. He bowed down to a deer, pleaded with it. It seemed to have staved it off. The doe.
But not the sneaky fish stealer who came in the night.
Correct.
Fish.
There was, when the morning came, though, they did find that 2 fish were missing, and they saw that there were little gnomish-like footprints nearby. And they left a message. Sharon left a message in gnomish on a tree for them. They had a salty response. Basically told her to fuck off after she was being real nice. Yeah, they went through the day. They gathered some twine, made about 20 feet of rope. That's about all they can muster. And made a bone knife for her cat. So she has a stabby knife now. And yeah, they talked about setting a trap for this possible gnome. Wrote some salty things back to them. And then they, Wolfric, Cat, Shar, not Sharn. I just wanted to say Sharn, I guess. Nick. I think I just wanted to say Sharn. Nick.
Understandable.
And Ambrielle, all headed off to the cave. And they just reached the spot where Knives perished, and that is where we will begin. So, you are here.
All right.
Do we need to make a new perception check? Or?
No, you can. Your perception checks are really high. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm with Wolfric. I'm not at the back. I'm right next to Wolfric. I could be slightly behind him, but not
wherever you want to put yourself.
So we're right to the edge, the ledge of the.
We're right here.
Yeah, you're like 20 feet away.
Well, this is where the drop starts. So if we want to, I don't know, light it up now.
I can certainly do that. And Ambrielle is going to use
Jean-Claude's
both.
here.
My God, what is that thing?
Who's that? I don't know what to call it. It's Jean-Claude.
Who's that abomination?
Thank you, Faith.
No problem.
So Ambrielle is going to use his level 1 light spell to cast 20 feet of bright light and 20 more feet of dim light from his holy symbol.
How much is it again?
So 20 feet of bright light, 20 more of dim. I am not yet using a minor action to double the size.
Right.
So that's without doubling the size. That's just
Gotcha.
the big size. It's 20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay.
So before he casts this, he's like, brace yourselves, this will be light. And as he says light.
Brace yourself. This will be light.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's Brett.
Is there, now that I can see as Ambrielle, is there anything I noticed?
No, not really. That is way too bright. Nothing different. You don't see the whatever creature they described currently.
All right.
There we go. There's the bright light and then the dim light.
Okay.
Perfect.
They look the same to me.
I can't help you then, Mitch. You might be colorblind with yellow.
Nope. You did 2 different shades of yellow?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I think it looks very obvious on my end.
Have you considered maybe you're a little bit colorblind?
I'm not a little bit colorblind. I've taken so many tests and things to test this, and I always have perfect color vision. I just think it's not visible to me. I don't know. I just think it's just not visible to me.
Ambrielle's going to start to walk up. The first drop is the 15-foot one, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The first cut is the deepest.
So he'll walk up, take a look around.
Mm-hmm.
Anything? I'm not seeing this creature that ate.
Yeah, but you should
I'm
be
gonna look
careful
up.
of the edge.
I'm gonna look up.
Because
Sure. With
the
your
ground
same
will
perception
let
check
it
from
up.
before, you do not see anything above you.
Okay.
Just the ceiling.
So just
Okay.
be careful there.
It's about
Closer
10
to
feet.
the edge. The ground is a little bit
15.
unstable.
All right, who has the rope? I'd say probably the best is the strongest of us will hold up onto it up here, and then the others can tie it around themselves, climb down.
What's Wolfric's strength
9.
or athletics?
I think you're the strongest.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't have
So
good athletics.
Stupid sexy Nick.
Cat has a 15 strength.
He's
I
real
have a
lanky. He's agile, but he's lanky.
Mm-hmm.
gotcha. Okay, yeah. Nick will anchor himself with a rope and kind of offer it to. So who's going first?
I imagine we'll get. I can. I'll go first.
All right.
And Ambrielle will sort of loop the rope around himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's holding the rope on the other side?
Nick.
All right, Nick, give me a strength check.
Yeah. An athletics check, you mean?
Yeah, this would be athletics.
Okay.
And then what does Embriel need to make?
Nothing really.
Oh, okay.
And Braille needs to make sure he keeps himself together around Nick.
Because, I mean, Nick's just lowering you down.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A 10.
A 10? A 10 is actually fine. Yeah,
He actually raises you
I
up.
was wondering if it was like a dexterity to sort of like hold himself stable against the wall as it was lowering
Nah,
down.
you're good. You'll probably have to do a roll or something for the farther
Higher one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you kind of smack into the wall a whole bunch, but you don't take any actual damage. But you definitely got some like gravel and shit like on your
My
face.
apologies. I'll help you get that off once I'm down there. I'm so sorry.
No trouble at all. Yeah.
It's probably a little bit trouble.
He'll toss the rope back up to you.
Catches it, hands it to the next person.
Which is
Which will be Cat.
Cat. Okay.
Cat.
All
All
right.
right.
So
I'm good at climbing, so I can probably. She's gonna before you can like start to lower her down. She wraps the rope around herself and starts climbing down.
All right. I
Uh,
keep a nice slack just to catch her if she falls.
yeah, actually, you already had those holes.
Oh, yeah.
The things, and since you have an actual climbing speed, correct, Susanna?
I don't know. I have a mountain skill, and I'm proficient in athletics. I'm mountain born. Yeah, I do have. Climb is normal for me
Okay, so
because
then
I'm mountain born as a Goliath.
yeah, so actually you go down just fine.
Okay, cool.
So you still have maybe a little bit of trouble going on something without ledges and stuff, but you would still have an easier time like climbing down something.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you're able to actually just get down. You have the rope around you. It doesn't really. You're at the bottom before you can actually be lowered. There's a lot of slack, Nick.
I used to do a lot of climbing when I was little.
Useful skill. He'll hand the rope to Wolfric.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unceremonious about it. He just sort of does it. He's like focused. He's like utilitarian about stuff.
Yeah. Give me another athletics check, Faith.
Better. 15.
Yeah, no problem. You've done it 3 times now, even though the second time didn't really. The second time was nice because there was no risk, so you could experiment with maybe tighter, maybe this grip. Yeah. So you're fine, and then you were up here still.
Yes,
I'll offer my hand to him as some sort of supporter, like the staff, maybe. You just grab onto it.
Can knowing that they're there to catch me if something goes wrong, can I just try to climb down with the rope?
Yeah.
Okay. What check is that? Is that it's an athletics?
It would be athletics, yes.
Okay. Is it bolstered because of the handy hole? The hole?
Yeah, bolster 1.
Okay.
You know, maybe for the taller one, I should hold you and then climb down when I'm in the last one.
13.
You're as you get closer to the bottom, you're slipping a little bit, but they just like grab you, just like help you.
Raises your back.
Yeah, I was trying to square the circle of how we're gonna do the next one because I could help catch people, but I can't hold the rope at the same time. So maybe Wolfric. I was thinking perhaps Wolfric down first as the tallest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. I can stay up. I'm pretty strong. I know I'm short, but and she's gonna like walk up to Nick and like show off her arm muscles. She's pretty beefy for a 11, 12-year-old girl. She's like, so since I'm probably the best at climbing, I can stay up with the rope and hold people. So Wolfric down first, or maybe you go down first, Nick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because then you can catch people.
All right. I tie the rope to myself, and Cat anchors me, and I'm gonna try to like climb down and assist Cat in any way I can with this check.
Yeah, this time instead of just Cat lowering down, we're gonna kind of do a combined like.
I'm gonna
Nick will climb
Cat's
down,
bracing.
Cat's bracing, and slowly.
Okay, Sure, give me an athletics check with bolster 1, Susanna.
Me, bolster 1. Pat's really good at that. Nice. So a 3, and then athletics is 4.
The 3
no,
is
that's
what
a
she
1.
rolled on the bolster.
Yeah, no, I figured.
I
It's
misread.
in a weird order that's misleading from what she's saying, but yeah, I figured.
19.
Okay. 19. Yeah, you lower Nick. With Nick, you're kind of like using your feet, like essentially like go down the wall, and you eventually hit the spot where you're 10 feet above.
Rope ends.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rope ends.
I'm gonna be like, okay, Cat, brace yourself. And I'm gonna undo it and just hang from the rope.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 6'2", so this is only a 4-foot drop at the end of the day.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
yeah,
yeah,
I'll
just kind of push off from the wall, swing out, and drop and like bend my knees, get the proper support.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No check necessary.
All right, you can send the next person down.
All right, which person's next? Light Boy or Wilford?
Let's do.
Cat's gonna look around again and see if there's any.
I don't know if Wolfric or Lightboy has any strong opinions on this. Nick doesn't particularly.
Wolfric is gonna just look at Ambrielle.
I like how Susanna gave herself a nickname.
Cat doesn't really care about learning people's names.
If you want to send Ambrielle down first as the lighter individual, that might be good to like test how well this.
Yeah, are your bones hollow? Because you got like, I've never broken a bone, so I couldn't tell you whether or not my bones are hollow like a bird's, but now I will be thinking of that. Thank you, Cat. Yes, I'll go down next. And Ambrielle will tie himself off the rope, and Cat will lower him down.
All right, yep. Give me a flags check, bolster 1. I assume he's doing the same thing Nick was?
Yeah.
And Nick's kind of gotten from the bottom, like, all right, steady.
Gotcha.
Not as good. Why do I keep... Okay, so athletics is... that's a 17.
17? Okay. I was going to say, you can have bolster 2 with Nick down there, helping people for the last part. But you're good. Gets down, no issue.
And then I need to catch Ambrielle, right?
Yeah, because it's the last 10 feet.
Yeah.
There's only 20 foot of rope.
Well, it gets down to, he is the same thing. If he hangs down, he can also...
I think he's slightly shorter.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the tallest. That's why I was like, it's easier for me.
Yeah, give me an athletics check then, with bolster 1.
Alright.
He'll drop. It's like, please let this work. Please let this work.
Not my. Okay, that's pretty good. That's gonna be a 17.
Yeah, you catch him just fine. Doesn't knock you to the ground, right?
He kind of like sweeps some of the dirt that he accidentally got on your hair. You good?
Very gentlemanly of you. Excellent.
All right, you can send Wolfric down.
Yeah. Cat'll do the same thing. Woo! It's the smoothest ride you've ever had, Wolfric. She likes you the best.
Obviously.
It's 26. Is that right? Yeah.
18
plus 18 plus 8. 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you are able to like hang him down far enough to where he could just drop at the end of it.
Brilliant.
No issue. And you are the last one.
All right, I'll curl up the rope, I'll toss it down to Nick and clamber down.
Okay.
I will spot. I'm spotting Cat like a hawk.
Gotcha. So
Not as a hawk, but like a hawk.
So Susanna, even though you have a climbing speed, this isn't made for like climbing. So you will have a bonus to this, but it is not free like the other one, unfortunately. So give me a total of bolster 2 for this athletics check.
Well, I rolled an I rolled. It's the same as Wolfric. It's a 26.
Oh yeah, you get down no issue. You're mountain born. You're used to climbing mountains, not trees, mountains. You fell off that tree before, but it's fucking mountain.
And what is
rocks.
a cave if not just an inside-out mountain?
Yeah, exactly. They're both made of rock. Shut the fuck up, people. Audience, if you have anything to say about that, if you disagree.
Dang, I think you could teach us a thing or two about getting around down here. You didn't even need the rope.
Well, that's why I stood up there. So.
Yeah, no. Thank you for coming. This next part is a little bit of a steep grade. We'll have to keep a watch out, but we shouldn't need the rope. We should be fine.
Do we want to do... Are you flirting with Nick or Ambrielle in the chat? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Love that. Thank you.
It's just that dreamy. I approve.
So I don't know if we want to do. I know sometimes. I think this is just for when it's dark, though. But sometimes people will like tie themselves together with a rope. I don't know if that would be better or worse, because if one person starts falling, then everyone starts falling. But if person starts falling, then we can probably catch them.
I think perhaps we just want to stay close to each other.
Okay.
Because I am worried about a chain reaction of all 4 of us falling. But I think if we have a buddy system of, if me and Ambrielle watch out for each other and you and Wolfric watch out for each other, we should be able to catch anybody. And that way we don't all go tumbling. So there's people to help recover.
Sounds good. So she's going to stick close to Wolfric.
Sure thing. And this will be more about balance than about strength.
Cat's fucking brilliant at all of this. Dex good. Ambrielle's good, Dex.
And
Decent
Nick will
Dex.
be like, I did always have 2 left feet if you want to go ahead of me.
I can do so.
Thank you.
He's like, if you want to hold my hand.
It's just, kind of atmospheric. I don't know.
For fuck's sake, I thought your name was changed to, I didn't, because it's so long. I read
thought it
it
was
not
Bond.
as Bone. I read it as, because N looks really close to M, as we all know. I read it as Bone Me.
I like that better.
Anyway, okay, so who's going first? Cat?
Yeah, Cat will go first.
All right,
I'm pretty sure she's the best Dex. I don't know if this counts as climbing, but she's got the best acrobatics.
Yeah, you'll get acrobatics with bolster 1 for this.
Well, she rolled a nat 1, so.
Can I, as a reaction, catch Cat?
She was doing so well in the climbing.
No, because we said we were using the buddy system, so Cat and Wolfric are
going
next
together.
to each other.
They're going together? Okay.
And this is, as I believe, a skill check that involves saving someone.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Before you make the skill check of saving someone, since you're also going, I need you to see if you balance, to see if you can even save someone.
Yeah. So what is it? Athletics? Oh, shit.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Could we make the argument that it's an endurance check?
No. No.
6.
6. So Kat's about to tumble all the way down. You were just having a hell of a time balancing. If you tried to help her, it would probably make it worse for both of you.
For both of us? Can I push instead and save her?
Yeah, you can push.
Yeah, okay, I'll push.
Okay, yeah. So
And then-
now you can make you're balanced. You can make your check to try and save her.
Easy. What's
Should
the
be,
skill here?
I guess,
Could it be tribes?
dexterity. No, I guess dexterity check.
21. No, 22.
22. Okay. All right. So. Okay. All right. So you kind of like slide in front of her and like grab her and like slam down on your back, and she's essentially riding you down like a sled. And your back is through the gravel.
Sure.
This is really fuckity. God damn it! My first roll was really good, and then those were 2 1s. God, you take 7 stupid damage.
You're stupider now.
God.
Okay.
7 damage is stupid type.
7 intelligence damage. Yeah, you take 7.
Cat would instantly die. She put a 0 intelligence.
Yeah, you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Which,
That's fine.
but you both skid all the way to the bottom. It's like 60 feet. And then the other 2, you just saw that not go well at all.
So Ambrielle is gonna lean over to Nick and go, just don't do that. We'll be fine.
I think we're better safe than sorry, and I think for this section we might want to avoid any more incidents. And I'm just gonna fucking turn into a bird and fly down.
Yeah, good call.
That's fair.
What kind of bird?
Can I turn into a big? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to turn into a bird because I don't want to leave Ambrielle alone. I'm going to turn into. Can I turn into like a mountain lion or something like that? Like something that's dexterous that I think could make it down here, but also has enough heft that if it got in front of Ambrielle, it would be.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I do not have a mini for a mountain lion.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Can I effectively I just want to have a better dex and like proficiency in acrobatics. Or can I just have a climb speed? Can I just climb?
I have a climb speed.
And you still have
it would give you a bolster. It would give you a bolster 1 for the roll, so it'll help if you did that and like a skill like acrobatics.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a climb speed, and so I'll be like mountain lion.
Cool. Yeah. So you were able to do that. If I can find a thing, I'll look while you're doing it.
Sexy as fuck.
I mean,
it
we
is a
already
mountain
knew
lion.
this is Nick.
Yeah. So like I came with like built-in like eyeliner.
Beautiful.
If you ever looked at a mountain lion, they look kind of like they have my liner on.
So Ambrielle will just make a regular acrobatics?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. He rolled a 14, so that's 15.
Is my dex different as a mountain lion, or is it the same dex?
No, it's the same. You just get those additions that you picked.
Well, so you got a 14?
I got 15 total.
Okay.
This dire tiny explosive.
She's holding that one.
What?
You did
that one.
Nick did?
God.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay, cool. All right. Let me roll some damage.
Wait, can I try and catch the mountain lion? Since we're going buddy system?
It'll be difficult. Because it's a mountain lion. It might turn out bad if you roll bad. Yeah, I will give you...
What? Would it be a strength?
To stop it? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I fully just get out of the way. I'm not going to take you with me, so I will tumble down as a mountain lion.
Embriel likes Nick. Embriel is not going to do some like self-sacrifice bullshit.
Actually, you know what? So as Nick realizes that he's
What the? I rolled the same fucking thing. I rolled the same fucking thing. A 5 and 2 1s. I'm so annoyed. It's so low.
7.
7 bludgeoning damage. As you tumble, as you're not used to being a mountain lion, especially going down a surface. Maybe for your first time, it wasn't the best idea. And you definitely just like slide. You immediately skid and just slide and tumble. As the rest of you see a mountain lion tumbling right towards you.
Yeah, Embriel will sort of manage to stagger his way down. You out there, Nick?
Wow. Nick fully does that like embarrassed like paw over face thing, like don't look at me.
Embriel will kneel next to him very gently, like push a paw, like a hand on his side. Would you need a touch of healing? Maybe not yet. We'll see where this path leads us. How about the two of you? And he'll look over at Kat and Wolfric. I'm fine. I didn't get hurt at all. Wolfric got like scratched up on his back and stuff. Wolfric, you need healing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would be good. Okay, yeah. I don't think I have a Also, I'm just curious. Light doesn't have an end time, right? Just as long as I keep concentration?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So if you would have like fell, that would have probably possibly made you lose your concentration.
Yeah, it would have had to do enough damage to hit my disrupt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not with my rolls, but, you know, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Seeing that you're healing, you're gonna heal Wolfric. Nick will actually kind of like butt up against you.
Yeah, so I'll just take 2 turns and do healing cantrip, and then I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do. Yeah, I heal +1 within my short range. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 level 1 aids.
Isn't aid the one that heals us?
It doesn't. No. Yeah, it doesn't actually give you hit points right away.
I wrote it. It's 8 on my card. The new spell that I got, the level 1, because I got my charisma up, is Flash of Heal, which is 2d4. So bolster 1. Bolster 1 is just +2, right?
Yeah.
When I use the cantrip. All right. So Wolfric gets 3 and 4. Wolfric heals to full 3 and 4. Yeah. I've got 7 plus 3.
That's how much damage I took. Get fucked.
And then
I remember how much damage you took.
And 3 is 5, so 8 to you.
All right, that's fine. I've got a full. Wow.
Anything else you want to do here?
I'm just gonna stay in this mountain lion form.
I figured.
I might as well. I've already spent this.
I already found a mage, so.
Yeah, Embriel will pat you on the back. Would you like to lead us forth? I know that you know this next area better than the rest of us.
Yeah, and he'll go plodding off, kind of at like a trot.
Such a tame mountain lion. Yeah. So.
Nick disappears. There we go.
Or whatever order you want to go in.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Oh,
Okay.
and then this rock up here is our obsidian rock, I assume.
Yeah. So yeah, Nick, you're already here, so you already know. So yeah, over here is the obsidian rock. Over here is the salt rocks, where you get the salt from it. I mean.
Yeah, can I make a perception check before I fully enter this room?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, of course, now I roll great. That's gonna be a 23.
23. The room looks undisturbed since you were last here. I mean, you haven't gone through the whole thing because you're just at the outskirts over here. But everything looks as you left it. It's only been a day. You don't see or hear any
Or
creatures.
smell.
No.
You see Nick take like a big and he paces at the entrance, and then he kind of turns over and then he'll go first to the salt.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of in a weird, can I try to mime do I know what a salt shaker is still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
as
know
a
the
metal
function of it.
line, he starts
Still in the
going
day.
like this, and then and licking his hand or his paw,
And Brale's going to go, okay.
and then
We
rubbing
want
up against
these
the
ones.
wall.
Gotcha. So Ambrielle is going to, just a quick explanation of how he is currently dressed. For those of you who can't see in detail his figurine, he's in a very Romanesque robe with slits up the side.
Very breezy.
Very breezy. He is, and it's kind of tied at the shoulders. So he's just gonna untie the shoulder pieces and use that as to hold the stones. I mean, how big are they actually? Do I even need to do that?
Pretty sure. Well, Nick's in an animal form right now. I know he has pouches. I don't remember who else has pouches.
Oh, Cat does.
Yeah, Cat
has
probably.
3.
Yeah.
I got it. Move out of the way,
I think I
light
decided
boy.
that none of my characters have pouches.
Yes, thank you, Mitch.
Nick will transform back, and he'll be like, "I can help with the pouches."
Wolfric will move up to this little hallway here and sort of just keep his eye out.
Yeah, sure.
Cat will just start gathering as much salt as she can fit in a pouch.
Yeah, Nick will go for the salt as well, and he'll since he has the most pouches, he'll actually go not as a cougar. He has 2.
I have the most pouches. I have 3.
Oh, I thought you said you only had 1. Sorry.
No, between my 2 characters, I averaged 2, but Ambrielle has 0, and Cat has 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
1.5.
I'll come over to the obsidian and gather.
All right, and you're no longer in animal form, correct?
Yes, I revert back because it's no longer useful this time. Does it look like we're gonna have to carry this rock, or does it look like perhaps we could just
This is embedded into the ground. So you'd have to break whatever parts off that you want. As far as these salt rocks go, give me a luck check, someone. How much there are?
Ambrielle will do that.
What's your luck?
Good. Very good.
Mine's 5, so.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, so that's 25.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, there's 6 salt rocks.
Look, clerics don't get proficiency in a lot of things, but they do get proficiency in luck.
Hey.
There's what?
The gods 6. Yes.
So is that enough to? Do I have to use multiple pouches for that?
I'd say you could probably do 2 per pouch.
Okay, so I need to use a total of 3 pouches for all the rocks. Okay, Cat's got it.
And then
so
Faith,
3 pouches.
Yep. And then Nick, you're investigating the obsidian mine thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what's the most economical way. Because obsidian, if you strike it in the right way, I'm gonna take out my hoof pick.
Give me a knowledge
if
check. Give me a knowledge check for what you might know about this. Is the thing.
Could we have said that Nick asked Sharn because he reported back to camp about this thing?
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge check with Sharn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's okay. She rolled a natural 1, so.
Okay, yeah.
She's never heard of obsidian before.
Yeah, so how about Nick give me a check now that he's looking at it again? Because she didn't have a clue.
8.
I probably like other crystals.
Nick's gonna say, now, I'm no expert on rocks, and I've never claimed to be. So, if anyone else wants to come over here and assist me trying to remove pieces of this or get some of it. I have my hoof pick, so like we can make some work. I can chip away at it, but I don't want to damage it.
I'm not particularly strong, but I could observe it, see what I can find. So Kat and Embryo will head over as well.
If Kat did a knowledge check on this, I would give her bolster 1 because of her mountainous knowledge of mountains.
Yeah. Kat'll do
her mountainous knowledge of mountains.
Yep.
Ja, ik ben niet zeer sterk.
Not well. Oh, bolster. I got pretty good on my bolster.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting a bolster and not using my mountain specialized skill. Right?
Correct. This is. Oh, you also have mountain. Is mountains also a specialized skill of yours?
Yes. As Goliath.
I was giving you bolster 1 because you're mountain born, so you would get both essentially.
Ah, cool, brilliant. That cancels out my -2 intelligence.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Which brings it to a total of 15, which is
15.
Better.
Okay. You're not sure.
Way better than I could have done.
You're not sure of the name of this, but it looks like a type of rock that or mineral that's very. It's very brittle. It breaks very easily. However, if it is sharpened, it's an incredibly sharp substance, but it is quite brittle. So it's, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is kind of gonna be a little delicate. Like this is super good stuff. Super sharp rock, really good for making like sharp things. But it's brittle if you're not careful. So you've never seen this rock before, right?
No, never.
Okay, give me your hoof pick. I'll
hand it over.
And Kat will take charge on trying to determine
I'm just grabbing something. I'm still here.
The weak points of the Kat will take charge of finding the weak points of the rock and trying to strategically strike with the hoof pick to take advantage of the
Yeah. Give me a dexterity check and then a strength check.
Yeah. 14 on the dex check.
Okay.
Dirty 20 on the strength.
Okay. Let me just double check something right for a second. How much on the strength?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Yeah, so you're...
I didn't add my mountain skill to either of those. That was just flat strength, flat dex.
Oh, gotcha. I'll say I probably won't... I mean, if you were able to use it, I'll say yeah, you can use it, so you can get your +2 to it.
So that's a 16 on the
Okay.
dex and a 22 on the strength.
Okay. All right, yeah. So you're able to chip away at like the chip away strategically at the right spots and hold back your strength enough to not like completely break it, but enough to like get the spots that you want. And you were able to like get a sizable portion of this obsidian rock. I would say I'm just gonna do this in rock portions to make this easier.
That's fair.
It's quite a bit.
It's very sharp.
So shiny.
15,
Thanks is
22.
bragging and showing off her own obsidian.
I had to go get it.
Yes, I when I saw her showing off something, I was like, "Oh, does she have obsidian?"
Yeah, this is from
cool.
North
fish
an
obsidian.
old
Fishcidian.
collection site outside of Bismarck, South Dakota.
Nice.
Bismarck, North Dakota? North Dakota.
Yeah, North
It sounds
Dakota.
like it would be North
Yeah.
Dakota.
But yeah, no, maybe like an hour or two outside, where the indigenous populations for thousands of years would go and collect and mine obsidian, and it was part of a great network of trade all across the Americas. Because if people tell you that the indigenous people of the Americas didn't have complex shit going on, they're lying to you.
They're
and
fools.
Probably trying to justify genocide.
They
Yeah.
don't, or
So
they
this
don't know
is-
what they're talking about. Both.
Obsidian.
One's worse.
Very, very cool. Very shiny. Very sharp.
Now you
I
have.
took this on an airplane, and they let me in my carry-on. And I was like, that's dangerous.
And now our audience know it, and we cannot trust them. So you get, I'll say 5 obsidian rocks.
Okay. You think you're gonna have to put them in your bags? I got
Yeah.
six rocks, so that salt rocks that took up all my room in my 3 pouches.
Yeah, I have 2 pouches, so I can put in 4 each, and then I'll just, like, carry one, I guess. I'll just carry it. Yeah. Also, this is not the size of an obsidian rock. This is like a debitage flake, so like a garbage piece that I picked up off the ground. A core or something would be bigger, and you hit around it at a certain angle, and pieces will flake off to make blades.
Nice. Everyone, give me perception checks.
Ah, yes, finally, the combat's here.
God damn it.
Ooh!
11.
24.
Ooh, for Nick, okay.
Nick kind of stepped back and let Kat work, and he's just
Mhm.
putting stuff away and keeping an eye out.
15 for Cat
Mhm.
and 10 for Ambrielle.
10 from Mira. Okay. Also, everyone except Wolfred, give me a luck check, please.
22.
Okay.
Not super great. 12 for Ambrielle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then Kat.
And I think 11 for Kat because she is -1 charisma. She's not proficient, but she did take the social +1 to all charisma skills. So I think that cancels out.
All right, so what's she at then? 11?
11.
Okay. So
I got
the
12
lowest.
for Ambrielle, 11 for...
Okay, so she got the lowest. All right, so Nick, you feel something very familiar. You can feel the ground shaking and it takes you back to the bug fight, the Onkeg fight. Kat, you
Yeah.
also feel like the ground rumbling for some reason.
It's the ground's rumbling, similar to the time we fought the Onkeg. Everyone, get ready.
Kat's gonna back up towards Wilfric, brace herself.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick will kind of, so he's not backed up against the rock, kind of move through Ambriel's space here, but stay close. Can he pinpoint where the rumbling is coming from? He's also just gonna do a quick look up to be sure that we're good there.
It's just from beneath, like beneath the surface, is what it feels like. It feels like the ground is doing it, like where you are, like very, very noticeably. Ambriel, are you doing anything?
Like right on under us?
Mm-hmm.
If I moved a little bit, would it not be doing that?
Oh no, it's still rumbling. Like it's like all around you, but like so it's hard to determine like where you can feel it. Like
I think we should go.
Yeah. So Kat, actually, yeah, I thought it was a lot more specified.
Yeah.
In that case, Kat is gonna grab Wolfric's arm, be like, let's go. And
okay, so while you're doing that, as you grab his arm,
and then Ambriel is gonna start to run. Yeah.
The rock flies off and the room
what did
starts to fill
Ambriel
with
do?
lava.
Because he still hasn't done anything.
So yeah,
Or is he
so Kat
panicking?
would run over to Wolfric and was gonna grab him and start to pull him away. Nick said we should get out of here, so Ambriel is gonna start.
Yeah, okay. Nick would also in that case then just kind of run.
Okay,
maybe
cool.
like half a step behind Ambriel. Yeah.
So, Kat, as you grab Wolfric's arm, the ground rumbles even more so, and from behind you, you hear a rock exploding from behind you. Rocks, like separate rocks, just pelt you and Wolfric in the head. As the other two watch in horror as this large, giant creature with this like almost metal back is what it looks like. It's very large, and like huge claws, and like it's not really a beak, I'd say. It's like a huge maw with like no teeth. It's kind of beakish if it was like made out of metal. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, I figured that was probably gonna be
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
19.
Not great. Ambriel got a 9 and Kat got a 7.
Oh.
Hold on, this is doing all these orders. There we go. Okay, now you're in the turn order. So go ahead and put yourselves in there, your initiatives. Let's see what the fuckity fuck. God damn it.
Is that its name?
I mean, you can call it whatever you want.
Einen fuckity fuck.
What's your initiative bonus? 0. Great. So he rolled a natural.
You two both hit really hard, right? But we don't have anyone in this group who like can take a ton.
No, and not a lot.
Fairly healthy, and his dodge recently went up.
Yeah. So
Ambriel's a bit of a glass cannon.
This thing bursts out, and actually, you and Wolfric are like you were aware enough of the danger that you moved a little bit out of like the spot where it literally burst out to try and like you could see its mouth open up and bite at nothing. And Nick, it is your turn.
Yeah,
I don't know that we want to stay and fight it. I think we just want to attack it and leave as fast as we can.
And go ahead and Nick, you rolled a really high perception check before, so I'll say you notice like this thing looks heavily armored, like natural armor, like it's almost like metal, but it's only on the top and sides. Its belly has no protective covering.
If you're gonna hit it on the belly. I'm worried we can't run and you can travel through the ground. Does it look fast?
It's hard to tell. I mean, it's a larger creature, so it gets more space, but you gather that like the metal plating probably slows it down a little bit.
Okay. We might try running, but we're gonna have to fight at least a bit till Cat and Wolfric get here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuck it, I guess.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna transform. I'm gonna mirror it slightly. So I would like to also bulk up a little bit, not quite in the turtley form, but like as if I have almost metal plating on, similar to it, and get medium armor.
Okay.
So I get 8 block.
What kind of animal is this?
I'm gonna think almost like
giant armadillo.
Yeah, like a giant armadillo or something.
All right. This badger's the
and
closest thing I got.
Yeah, badger's good. Badgers actually have really, really tough hides, surprisingly. So yeah, I'll become a badger.
There we go.
Which I guess means that I'm gonna do +1 damage as well. That makes
sense.
Yeah.
Badger.
Nice.
So yeah, I do that. That's just like what my?
That's free.
I don't think that's free.
Okay, that's for free. So then I will I'll get up on it, I guess.
Yes, ride it. Is what you were meant to do.
I can't select the badger.
Oh, right. Hold on a second. Mountain liner.
Right. I'm gonna say right before I turn, I look at it and say, "You don't want to quarrel with us." In whatever its language is, because I can be sweet. If I can.
Yeah, you know how this is a beast. You know this is a recognizable
you get the sense
beast.
it doesn't react to what you're saying. You get the sense that maybe this isn't an animal.
Or maybe it just doesn't understand language.
Well,
trying to decide.
So.
I run up on it.
I can't have 2 concentration spells at once, right?
Yes,
you can, but it would cost your minor action and your basic action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I've got the same shit that Jean-Claude had to deal with.
Yeah.
In the Action Academy, I have to hold.
It makes mages super immobile.
For if you have to have lighting, yeah.
I'm gonna do so to do a maneuver is a major action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do so I think I use my minor action to half dash just to get there.
Yep.
And then I use my major action to use a maneuver, and I'm gonna use precision strike, and I'm gonna bite him, and I'm proficient in that.
And you said you were going on his back?
No, I never said that.
Oh,
otherwise I'd use backstab. Oh, well, I am kind of towards his back. I thought he was facing differently. Yeah, I'll jump up on his back and just bite him on the back.
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
Metal back. Metal back.
Yeah. I'm going to go under the belly. Sorry, I'm getting confused because I'm switching back and forth between the maneuver sheet and this.
There you go. Okay, yeah. And because you're a badger and you're small enough, you can actually, you don't need to make a skill check to go under this thing. That would normally be a lot harder, but this actually worked out really well for you.
So that's the skill precision strike, which make an attack with bolster 1, which is just +2.
Yep.
And then we'll see what happens there. Oh, that's bad. But it's a bite. So I imagine it's my strength plus my proficiency +2 plus.
Yeah, you decide whether you use strength or dexterity for your attack.
Oh, I totally use strength. Yeah. It's the best. So that's a 9.
A 9? This creature is super bulky. It's super heavy from its heavy plating. You do hit it.
Ah, yes.
I was gonna say,
Brilliant.
there's no way this thing's difficult to hit.
Yeah, no. It's super
It's
heavily
gonna have a
armored.
shitload of block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not against this badger right now, though.
How much does my bite do as a badger?
As a
We never
badger, it would
established
be a D8 because it would be like one-handed, essentially.
Okay. A D8 bat. Cool. Take a note.
And then your jaws.
1d8 plus
And
It's
jaws
strength?
do bolster 1 damage on a major hit, but you did not majorly hit.
Yeah, so it's plus my strength modifier plus 1 because that's one of the things that I took is plus 1 damage. Okay. Okay, not the worst. That's gonna be 8 damage.
8 damage, okay. This thing is still really bulky. Even with the fact that it doesn't have metal armor or it's
Under here, yeah.
Yeah. However, you still like you dig your jaws deep into this thing, like it's not expecting you there, and you're just like hanging onto its back,
Yeah.
like digging your jaws super deep into it, and then.
And then as a basic action, can I just like sucker punch it? So I'm hanging on. Just go boom.
I think they have badgers and claws, right?
Yeah, I'm just not proficient in claws. So, but I am proficient in like, I think.
Sucker punch.
I have used my fist before, but I'll. It's probably the same thing. So yeah, I'll use my claws.
Okay, yeah.
Well, if I'm proficient with jaws, am I also? It's just for piercing, right?
Piercing, yeah.
So I'm fine with that. I can still have my proficiency bonus.
Huh? Yeah.
Jaws and claws are not functionally different. Okay.
Huh?
Cool.
Oh no, they are. They are different. So there's claws and there's jaws. They are different.
Oh well,
Jaws,
I only got 2 proficiencies, so I can only hit things with like a staff or a club, like bludgeoning, and I can only bite things with.
I mean, this thing has really low dodge, so
Yeah,
I mean, it might not make too much of a difference. It's just you don't get the +2 to hit.
Yeah, I might as well go for it. Much better this time. 13 to hit.
13. And this is with your claws?
Yeah, as I'm hanging there and I just rake across.
Gotcha. So for claws, what do they do? Creatures have -2 disrupt against your attacks. Okay. All right. So that, yeah, go ahead and roll for damage. This is a, so since
one-handed?
Since it's your claws, are you doing, this would be considered dual weapon if you would like, which would, since you're using a basic action for it, you could make 2 attacks, but you just wouldn't get your damage modifier. Do you want to do that, or you just want to use the one-handed?
Yeah, why not? Because what would it do? Like a D6 damage? D8?
Yeah, D6 because you're using strength. If you did the dual wield.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Might as well.
All right.
That'll probably do. Oh, I don't get even my +1 damage that I have is in my form.
No, you actually would get that. You just wouldn't get your strength modifier damage.
Gotcha. Well, it is a +3 on every. That's the average roll of a D6.
And this thing is bulky, so you will still need to get through some of its block.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I think I have a better chance of.
Okay.
Because I have an automatic +4 to my damage, so. Yeah, 7.
7? Okay. Yeah. So you break through. Yeah. So once you. It is not liking that. It was not expecting to be hitting its weak spot. It's not used to pain. That is your turn.
Yep.
Make sure you spend the stamina for that, and then Wolfric.
Yeah, quick question to start things off.
Yes.
Are we flanking it?
You're always flanking it with me, baby.
Okay. I think you. Let me look at the wording of yours.
Oh wait, was I flanking it?
Right.
No, I was flanking it the whole time. Hold on. Did I majorly hit it with either of those?
With the claws, you did.
Bolster 1 damage, so add another 2.
Bolster 1 damage. Oh, because you're flanking. You get bonuses for flanking on a major hit. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, so then plus 2 damage. Yeah.
So that's 9.
Yeah, I flank easier, and I have a really good bonus to flank.
Is it easier for me to hit if I'm flanking, or do I just get the damage?
So you're both okay. With Alpha is an even better version of Pack Taxes, where you're both considered flanking. So anyone who's flanking with anyone who's next to this thing while Nick gets flanking. You, Mitch, would get bolster 1 to hit.
Okay.
That's what flanking just normally does. Nick gets bonuses because he was subclass.
So I should have had that. Oh well.
You would have got
It would have made a difference.
Your
other hit an 11, which certainly isn't a major hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's take a look here. I know what I'm doing mostly, but let's look at the list of basic actions really quickly, because I don't have to move.
No, you don't.
Or, I mean, the minor actions, I mean. Oh, okay. I'll prepare to give myself bolster 1 damage.
Yep.
And then I am actually going to cast a smite for exercise.
Okay.
And then with my major action, I'm going to do a knee stab.
A knee stab, gotcha.
Yeah, I was debating between that and a repositioning cut, but at the moment I like the knee stab better.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a knee stab.
Bolster 1 to hit, so you get plus 2 to hit because of flanking.
And I get another plus 2 to hit because I prepared.
Yes.
No, I'm using that on damage. Never mind. But it's a bolster 1 attack from my exercise, so I have plus 4 to hit. My spell gives me bolster 1 attack. Oh, easiest major hit of my life. Let's see, that's 15 plus 6. That's 25 to hit.
Yeah, a million times. Yeah.
The easiest major hit of my life.
Yeah.
So that is 2d8 plus, I believe, light two-handed is 1d8, so 3d8. Where's my dice? Okay. That's 23 damage. No, wait, well, it's 25 damage.
Fucking hell. God damn it.
Its speed is reduced by 10.
Speed is reduced by 10?
Yeah. And actually, let's see, that was a major hit, so with my spear, which is piercing, do I get a special thing for piercing? On major hits. So many pages to look at. Piercing. Oh, do you bolster 1 damage? So it's 27 damage, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
As I fully just like rear back and like the tip of my spear like just begins to glow, and I just dig my spear, I imagine, fully through his knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. It goes through the armor plating, and like the holy energies bursts, and it.
And is anybody hurt?
Really hurting this thing.
Is anybody other than this guy hurt?
No.
Okay, well, 3 healing goes into the wind.
Sad.
Yeah, I'm realizing that maybe I could have saved those level 1 spells.
It's fine. No.
Just healed you with holy magic when we got into a fight. But
Yeah, I think it's better to be healed to full.
Yeah, I think it's better to be
you save
ready.
Action economy. But it is your turn, Ambrielle.
Cool. So quick question on casting. So I have a level 1 that does 2d8. If I cast it as a level 2, it would add a d8 of damage.
It would just give you bolster 1 of whatever you want.
Oh,
so
yes.
It's not like a crazy huge thing, but like it's nice if you don't if you have like level 3 spell slots, but you don't have a level 3 spell, or it just wouldn't help you at all in the situation, and you want to just get a bonus to something to make some use out of it. So upcasting doesn't do a crazy amount, but like for spells or attacks that are like really powerful if they hit, they could be really good for like the bolster one attack. And also like you can increase the healing on something. So
Cool. Now it clearly Wolfric has decided to go ham on this thing, so I'll follow suit. I'm gonna do my minor action to hold concentration on light. As my basic action, I am going to I'm going to prepare to give my guiding bolt bolster 1 damage.
Damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast damage. And then I'm gonna cast a level 3 guiding bolt.
Okay, yeah. Jesus, go ahead.
Look, the last thing that was in this cave fucking ate knives and left nothing but a bone. So I'm not fucking around with this.
Right. Of course not.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yep, it's a major hit.
Okay.
There's no one to heal.
There's no one to heal.
Yeah.
So 4d6. I didn't roll super great though. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay. So as your guiding bolt hits this thing, it hits it in the back. However, it cannot penetrate through this armor, and it just fizzles out. It like the push definitely hurt it, but it does not break through the armor plating. You only did half damage.
Okay, but the other effect of guiding bolt still works, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he casts his guiding bolt. The sort of spark of flame catches. It seems to kind of like wash off over this thing's armor, but it still kind of has a glow to it.
Yeah. So that spot, like, it's cool. Definitely like burnt. It's made it like weaker for like the next hit, and it's like making it more obvious. That is your turn, Cat.
Cat is going to use. She's behind it, so she's also stuck with the armor plate.
She's not behind it. It's actually facing in her direction. I just can't do that with this because she came up like literally towards both of you and Wolfric. It's facing towards you.
Oh, so she could potentially hit underneath its armor.
You would have to make a skill check in order to maneuver yourself to do so.
Could I maneuver myself if I used a maneuver repositioning cut?
If you... Okay. So if you did... so normally what would give you the ability to hit under this thing would be an acrobatics check. If you did an acrobatics check and it succeeded, you could then use your maneuvering, the repositioning, to then move under it so that you can keep attacking it under here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you'll either way still need to make an acrobatics check. You'll have to use a minor action to try and get under this thing.
Yeah, so Kat's going to do a minor action to sort of following the badger, kind of squeeze up and duck under it.
Yeah.
And that's acrobatics, 19.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Cool.
and then you can make your repositioning cut to physically like go underneath it and make your attack.
Okay. So if I use my repositioning cut, I can make a second attack from underneath it?
Yeah, with your basic action, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. So repositioning cut, I don't think... Maneuvers don't... They just do something else along with making your attack. So I don't add anything else to that. But I do have... What was it? From the light... Bolster 2 attacks. Do I roll that when I bolster attack, or is it +4?
What do you get bolster 2? Oh, bolster
From
1 attack
guiding
from
bolt.
flanking and then 1 from the guiding light. So
Oh, I didn't use... Well, it doesn't matter. So I get flanking, and then I get bolster 2 attack from guiding bolt.
Oh, it's bolster 2. Gotcha. So then it's bolster 3. So it's +6. Are you getting to hit or damage? Or it's to hit. Never mind. Sorry. So yeah,
guiding bolt I can't choose.
Right. So it's +6 to hit this thing. So just don't roll a 1.
Do I have to use repositioning cut, or can I use another maneuver?
You can. You just won't go permanently underneath this thing. The skill check, the acrobatics check, is just going to be for 1 attack. To
Gotcha.
be able to like attack underneath it from where you are. If you add a movement in it, so you could basic action instead and move under, since you're small enough. But repositioning cut lets you, yeah. So you could do as a different maneuver. You just have to use your basic action if you wanted to permanently be underneath it.
No, I'm gonna use repositioning cut for now. I'll save my other maneuvers for something else. So repositioning cut, I make. Holy shit! I rolled a natural. I rolled a natural 19.
Oh,
with
so
my
that's a crit.
dagger.
Hey,
Nice.
It's crit.
Hey.
Crit. I was gonna sneak attack. Do I have to say whether or not I sneak attack before I make the attack?
No. I believe that's one of the nice things. I believe that's one of the points of it, so that if you crit, you can add that onto it. That's why it's a die roll. Let me just double check that.
Classes.
To an attack that hits. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know if it hits, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my sneak attack.
Well, that's good, because this thing...
Omid making this encounter. Ah, yes, it'll be hard for them to kill us immediately. Just fucking...
this thing with, like, so much fucking block. More block than they've ever seen in their fucking lives.
We're like, sorry you messed with the DPS crew.
So
literally.
you attack and then you reposition, so you're still hitting its armor currently, but you might break through it anyways with how much damage you're doing. So go ahead and roll all your damage.
So with a crit, we double the dice or double the damage?
Dice.
Double the dice. So I do 2d6 and 2d12?
Yes.
Or just 1d12?
2d12.
2d12.
Yep.
Okay. And then just 1 plus 4? Plus 4 a single time? For my dex.
Yeah.
Because I'm adding my dex.
Yeah. Crit only affects your dice.
And because I used a piercing maneuver on a major hit, it deals
You get
bolster
bolster
1
1
God
damage.
damn it. Yeah, so it'll do plus 6 damage total.
Plus 6 damage total.
Uh-huh.
So that's 12 plus my other d12 is 20. 21 plus 6 is 27.
Jesus Christ.
Same damage.
Same damage.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Does it have more than 50 hit points, Omid?
Huh?
Does it have more than 50 hit points, Omid?
Yes.
Damn it.
It's not dead yet. It's looking hurt, for sure. So
Hell yeah.
why don't you describe what you just did there?
Now it's gonna run away, because we almost killed it immediately.
You know, I tried to tell it to leave. Nick tried to be polite, and
That was one of
It's
my
true.
sneak attacks.
Nick was a gentleman about it and everything.
yeah.
And then I'm just gonna, now that I'm underneath it, I'm just gonna do a regular attack that won't do nearly as much. But
You still do have bolster 1 since you're next to me.
oh
and
yeah,
hey, maybe you could sneak attack it again.
I definitely hit it. I rolled a 15, so that's
It's a major hit.
21
Yeah,
plus 2.
yeah, easiest major hit of your life.
So easy.
God damn it.
So another bolster.
Also, it's
Damage.
not. Yeah, it's bolster 1 damage for flanking, not bolster 1 to hit. I
Well,
just checked it.
For you, Faith.
No, it says me and any creature. That's what it says in the alpha subclass.
Oh, let me.
You and a creature you're flanking with deal bolster 1 damage on a major hit.
What the fuck? God.
Oh, so give it 4 more damage, Omid.
Oh.
Yeah, do it.
God damn it.
There are your
Fucking
rules.
hell.
Rules. You wrote them.
Okay, yeah.
The only
That's
person you can be
Right.
mad at is you.
I just want to give it a turn. God.
Listen. Think of it this way: you're rewarding me for running recklessly, bravely straight at things and attaching myself to them, so everyone else can get great hits.
So I rolled 5, so that's 5 plus 4 is 9 plus bolster 2 because I major hit bolster 1 because I major hit with the piercing. So that's 5 plus 4, that's 11 damage.
And then another 2.
And then
Another
another 2.
bolster 1 because of flanking.
Another bolster one? God fucking damn it, son of a...
We did it!
And so that's 13 damage.
Okay.
It had 12 hit points.
Finish it.
Yeah!
It had fucking 12 hit points. It had 19 block on its back.
Flanking for the win! Flanking for the win!
That was a joke when I said it had 12 hit points. I mean, that was a joke.
Yeah, but it did. That was so annoying.
I like
Stupid
to
bolster
think
one
that
damage.
like
Fuck
every
you.
time one of you tries to hit, where I'm just dug into it, I just like dig slightly deeper anytime I see either of you going for it. It's just like, ah, what the fuck?
This is nice. This thing had 94 hit points and 19 block. Sons of fucking...
It's not our fault that we absolutely optimized this team to go kill something.
Right.
Damn.
We picked some people who are good at killing things.
Right. Damn it, it was gonna do a... I just want to see what move it has that was perfectly positioned to fucking do. I just want to say it has a move. So Ballet's, it's a Ballet, are really good at fucking leaping, and it has like a leaping like attack. And it was gonna do the badger underneath it, and then cat underneath it, and just slam on top of Wolfred like it was gonna be cool as shit. And I can't. All right, so
You know what else is
time.
cool as shit, Omid?
just describe it.
Murking it before it even gets the chance.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Kat looks at this thing, goes, I don't know if this is the thing that ate knives, but I'm sure as hell I could have let it eat Wolfric. And she thinks to herself, she's like, you know, creatures that don't have a stomach can't eat. So she stabs it in the back real quick. She stabs it in the back, and bracing off of that, uses that to roll and slide herself under.
I'll roll out of the way and kind of race across.
And then she's gonna take her fancy new bone wolf dagger and just, as she's rolling, just slice this thing across the stomach and roll out through to the other side.
Hell yeah.
Stand up and be like,
I'll crouch at your feet going,
So actually, Faith, give me an acrobatics check.
yeah, you do have to.
Because it is falling back into the hole.
I already did my acrobatics check to roll underneath it, which is why I took a roll
totally fine. 18. Doesn't even matter that I have a -1 acrobatics.
God damn it. All right, yeah, so...
The badger fully does like a backflip out of the way.
Only it's like I just wanted to.
And the badger 3-point lands.
It's like I just wanted to kill one of them.
So the creature,
Apparently, you're more likely to do that with a fall off.
God.
So
this metal creature, it falls forward onto the ground. It's like part of its body is sticking out of the hole. Like you can't see the hole. It hasn't fucking moved. So it just fucking bursts out. But the rest of it, it's like hanging out here. Yeah, it's dead.
look, you've gotta have the highs and the lows. Knives got eaten in one turn.
Yeah, the
And
last
out
time,
for
the
the rest
last
of the
fight we were
battle.
in really fucking sucked for us.
Nick's gonna go up and just kind of like bat it slightly to be sure that it's dead. And then can I, as the honey badger, actually like grip my jaw into its neck on the underside and try to pull it out of the hole?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Yeah. Oh, not as good as I should do. That's 10.
10? No, you're not able to pull it out. This thing is extremely hefty.
Anyone hurt? Are we all?
Nick kind of comes back to himself and is like, I'm good. Do we want to take this thing with us? It has this kind of metal plate that would be really good for armor and crafting.
Can we drag it? Seems pretty heavy to me.
Didn't exist, Doc.
You want to try to help me, Kat?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll both go for it. What's your plus to athletics?
I have +4 athletics.
Okay, I have +5, so we'll try me. I guess. Yeah?
Huh? Yeah, go ahead and make your check.
Okay, you just...
Sorry.
Or you mean my...
I was
He's
just-
reeling over. He's still mourning it.
Shut up, bitch.
So...
Saw your stupid message.
19 athletics.
I didn't say it was athletics. It's strength.
Just a raw
It's
strength
It's
check?
this is all your strength to pull this thing out. That's strength. Yes.
Okay, well then it's a 17.
A 17.
Cat is helping, by the way.
So bolster 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
That's with the bolster.
Yes. So you start pulling it out, and like it takes a. You don't get it like in one big go. You gotta like really like. You gotta breathe with it. And,
muscles bulging.
but you
Nick takes
Embryo
off his
admires.
shirt.
eventually pull it all the way out.
I definitely can't get this thing up.
I looked down in the
a couple
hole.
minutes. It's you look down in it. It's not like there's a clear path to something right below. It's like something. It looks like it's been burrowed through. It doesn't lead to like another chamber. I mean, it
Sure.
might eventually, but like it's just a
No,
tunnel.
I just wanted to look.
Yeah, it's a tunnel.
I mean, I've got a knife. We could cut part of it off.
Yeah, or I could carry it to the bottom of the 30-foot trough and come back again.
If it's still here.
This
but
is when
yeah.
you turn into little Sebastian and we tie a rope
Yeah,
around
no,
you.
that's what I was gonna suggest. Is that I turned into little Sebastian.
So as you're contemplating that, from above,
Ah!
Yes.
a
Our
yellow
real Corey.
ooze falls onto this
Gonna eat.
creature and begins burning its skin away as it grows bigger,
Even the metal plate.
bigger and bigger. The metal plate
Especially the metal
is
plate. It's
actually
acid.
still in there. You can see it starting to burn away. However, it is still currently there. However, eventually it will burn all of it. But it's really it's really strong. It would take some time in order to do so.
Do we want to try to kill this thing right now? I mean, that's
Yes,
why we
of
came
course.
here.
Yeah.
We're not in any danger. We're literally all full health.
Yeah. All right. What I'm trying to look at this thing and try to figure out what would be good against it. though.
Are we keeping our same initiatives?
Nah, reroll.
He doesn't want
It's
me
like,
to
no,
keep
I
my
want a
20.
chance.
I gotta reroll too. I have to roll another 2 again. God damn it, that's low.
Son of a bitch.
Omid, I only rolled better. I'm so sorry.
Whatever, it's
I rolled
fine.
much worse.
I rolled slightly better than before,
I rolled only slightly
but I have a
worse.
-2, so it's not great. At least I didn't roll a 2. God damn it.
I think you're still probably gonna go last though.
God, well, that ruins. That's just as bad then.
It's just as bad.
I'm so sorry. I rolled really bad on that first battle for both Kat and Ambrielle. They both have good decks. Kat is 15.
I forgot to give myself bolster 1 because not that it
Surprise.
matters, because it's you didn't know it was coming, but it just gives it an 8.
Well, we felt it rumbling.
Yeah, so
This thing is a little bigger than it was before, which I am
Yeah.
slightly concerned
It's
about.
consumed Knives' flesh and gained its mass.
It also has gotten bigger from consuming this thing, so it is quite bigger at this point.
Based on their description of this, do I feel like block would be helpful?
Yes.
Block. I mean, it based on the description, it does acid, which burns away block. So to give you to let you know the major effects of acid,
Yeah.
when
let
a
us
creature
know.
is majorly hit with acid, it reduces their block by -2 until a long rest. If a creature is reduced to 0 block in this way, then any non-magical armor they currently have on is destroyed, along with your clothes and other mundane objects. If it completely, because it if it encompasses you completely, like this thing does.
Yeah. I'm trying to determine whether I want to turn into a badger again, because that would give me 8 block.
Aren't you?
You could turn into Little Sebastian anyway, and stomp it to death with your hooves.
I'm not proficient in hooves.
That's true. That is a proficiency, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, but bludgeoning is not the same as like a staff or a club, I don't think.
Well, whatever.
I gotta pick something with jaws, so I'm gonna do.
Be a snapping turtle. Be Jaws. Be a shark.
Yeah, I think it's important enough to just do damage and try to defend myself as much as possible.
Yeah.
So with block, because I don't think the +1 dodge is gonna do much for me.
No.
I have a 10 dodge, so
I think the 8 block is gonna do better than that.
yeah. So I'm gonna go for the badger again. I'm feeling him.
All right. You go underneath this creature, please.
I'm good, thank you though.
Do we want to reset the
Wait,
turn
am
order?
I gonna want to bite it?
There we go.
I think that's. I think we're just gonna have to live with it because I don't think there's any way we can do damage to it.
All right.
I'm imagining that I didn't take. No, I have my log in my inventory.
You have your what?
My log.
In the inventory.
Your log in your inventory. Unfortunately, you're a badger currently.
Well, no, but like as Nick, would I have it with me?
Yeah. So if the
Did you bring your log?
If
you think you brought your log with you, then yeah, sure, you brought your log.
I probably would have brought like a.
I mean, we knew we were gonna go.
Yeah.
Isn't your
so
log
I'm actually.
bulky though? Like
it is.
You'd have to be carrying it like this whole time, essentially.
I was gonna like strap it to my back.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I figure we have enough extra twine lying around, or like an extra, like a shirt or something that I could have just strapped.
Knives had all that laundry with him.
You've been shirtless this entire time.
Yeah, just with a giant club strapped to my back.
Yeah, just give Jean-Claude your clothes. You don't need them.
Which, in this case,
he's not gonna wear them.
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah,
that seems like a bad plan. I don't want to just get up and bite it.
I'm hoping that the magic. No, eat the ooze. I'm hoping that the magic of my smites will protect my wooden spear.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the log, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into more like of a. I'm gonna kind of channeling Badger, but instead do like a half shift so that I can still grip the club and stand upright.
Not how that works.
No?
No,
Okay.
full animal.
Well, so I have to be a full animal.
Yeah.
Could be a
Be an ape.
or something of an ape.
Yeah, I'll be an ape. I'll be like a chimp or something. They can use.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Would it have been long enough for me to recover all of my stamina?
And
from
I have
before?
that
Yeah, you would all
incredible string. All right. Cool.
Well, how much did you use, Mitch?
I used 3.
I'd say you'd be back at 3. You wouldn't be back
Okay.
at 4.
That's
So
okay.
it wasn't that long.
Do I think this thing blocks a lot?
It's a. Oh yeah, this is bigger now, isn't it? Hold on, let me adjust its block actually. And then the rest of its stats. Yeah, I mean it's a big because there's so much of a mass and it's like a weird jelly. Like you probably have to do like a lot of damage to just like get through like the jelly part, like to
Jelly, yeah.
to even penetrate it to get at more of its mass essentially.
Okay, gotcha. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I turned into a chimpanzee and I wield my log, and I just like to absolutely smack the shit out of this thing.
All right.
I think you have flanking. We're right next to each other.
Yeah, so
next
I
to it.
have
Yep.
the bolster 1 damage on a major hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to hit it first.
Yep. You get bolster 1 to hit because you are flanking.
Mhm. I thought we agreed that wasn't how that worked.
You always
No,
get
no.
bolster 1 from flanking.
You always get bolster 1 to
Oh.
hit because of flanking,
Yeah.
but because of your subclass, you also get bolster 1 damage.
On major hit. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, and I didn't name what my abilities are, so I am still gonna take the 8 block.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can we make that make sense with a chimpanzee?
Tough hide.
Tough hide?
Sure. We'll say tough hide. Why not?
Okay, and then
Say a bulky one.
and then I'll say the bolster 1 to damage because I got that chimpanzee strength
Yeah.
going on.
You could do gorilla. I think they're.
I don't.
They'd
They
be too
are
big.
bulkier, but I think they'd have a harder time articulating with a.
You and your yeah. Go for it. Do whatever.
I'm just saying.
Well, also, I would consider them large. I
Oh, okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
I probably would not allow you to do a medium-sized gorilla.
Aw. If I was female, I could do it, but as a male, I would be like huge.
Well, easy.
Alright.
Just trans your gender really quick.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna be a okay. So it's bolster 1 to hit
Mm-hmm.
because I'm flanking, and then and then plus my modifier plus what I roll on the die. Okay. So that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20. Yeah, that's a major hit.
All right.
Now just do 27 damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Swear to God.
Oh, I was gonna say I would like to use my maneuver out of the park on this thing.
Okay.
To knock it out of the park, Omid.
Okay.
It's kind of huge.
And that's not what that does.
Okay.
What's out of the park do again?
Don't worry about it.
She says about my own system. All right, I'll just look it up.
So it's I ignore 2 of its block out of the park.
Okay.
And on a major hit with bludgeoning, I also ignore 4 of its block. So I'm going to ignore 6 of its block
Uh-huh.
and do 8 damage.
God damn it.
Oh no, 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
Boom.
And then give me a luck check.
Oh shit. 17.
Okay. Yeah. You whack this thing really hard, and it goes through it so quickly that it just barely singes the log.
Ah, nice. I'm gonna sacrifice my perfect log to this to avenge knives.
I know it's so dumb. We should run,
I think
but
you still have a basic action, Faith.
I still have a basic action and a minor action.
yeah.
So I'm gonna use my minor action to.
Race?
Yeah. Or no, or I could dodge after this and give it hinder 1 attack on me. I think I'm gonna do that. But then for my basic action, I'll just attack it again. But this is just a regular.
I'm gonna put this back inside it.
Oh, it was so close to being a crit. But it's not. That's gonna be 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Oh, to hit?
Yeah.
It's not a major hit, but it hits.
Okay, so I don't get any of my fancy stuff. Oh, add another +1 because I do have +1 damage. So that was actually 12 damage last time.
Gotcha.
And this time it is 8 damage.
But
I don't ignore any of the block.
Gotcha. Okay, so this one does not penetrate through its massive form as well as the previous attack did.
It's okay. And then I take the dodge action.
Okay. Let me double check something real quick. That go up with size. Size category. Nope. All right, you disrupted it with your 12 damage.
Yes.
Before, so it starts really jiggling. It's having it's jiggling a whole lot, taking a lot of its energy away.
What does disrupt do?
Gets rid of their minor action.
Okay.
They lose their minor action.
All right, we got to do more damage than we did last time because Amit's learned. He knows us now.
I mean, I haven't been able to modify anything since the last battle this same episode.
I mean, I change things usually to make sure you guys don't die sometimes. I'll sometimes go into a fight and see you fighting another monster and be like, ooh, that to hit is going to kill them.
Well,
and knock it down too.
Here's the other thing that this ochre, this yellow ochre was supposed to do is if you all were like dying to the bullet, it was going to fall down like mid-fight and absorb it, and then you would have to fight that instead.
I mean, we weren't going to die to the bullet.
No, apparently not. You weren't going to take any damage. Alright, so it's Ambriel's turn.
Yeah, okay, this is going to be... kind of weird, I think, because I'm realizing that my spell choices were kind of funky. So I am going to I think this will be kind of fun. No, you know what? I'm going to stay here. I'll do that next turn.
You know what? I'm not going to do the fun thing. I'm actually not going to do that.
Well, I mean, okay.
It's okay, Susanna. I'm joking.
I guess I can. We'll do this. I'm going to use my minor action to go 15
take one step
feet.
forward, then one step back.
So minor action, 10, 15. Am I within melee range of it now?
You are actually.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I am going to. And do I count as flanking it if I make a melee attack?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm going to make a melee will attack.
Fuck it.
Against this creature.
Jesus. Just don't roll a 1.
And I am going to sort of grab my holy symbol, hold forth my hand, and cast a level 1 exercise.
Exercise.
can't
You
say
said
that.
it right.
Exercise.
Exercise.
Let's get physical.
Well, I know,
Physical.
exercise. I was like,
Yeah, and Embryo starts doing jazzercise at you.
And yeah, I roll to hit it.
Yeah.
I absolutely do hit it.
It's a major hit. Don't even tell me what the roll is. If it wasn't a 1, it's a major hit.
It's a 19 or
Yeah.
something.
It's a major hit. This thing's will is garbage. Because of my rules and how calculations work. I'll tell you what its will is after the combat, but Jesus Christ.
Beautiful. I don't add any to this because it's magic, so that is 14 holy damage.
14 holy damage. Oh, that's enough. Okay. So so what does your exercise look like as you place your...
I haven't really done this before, so he's kind of gonna grab at his holy symbol and then hold out his palm and thinking about, bringing light to things and all that jazz. Instead of casting light forward, he's gonna reach out and try to almost like he's trying to feel for the light within and release it. So he's trying to search for light within this creature and release it so that it bursts out of it.
Okay, yeah.
Bursting with light.
So you place your hand upon this thing and you take 2 acid damage from doing so. But light kind of shines within it, just like you see rays of light going in different directions out of this thing. As it takes the damage. And as it does so, it
God damn it!
Splits. It's
okay.
It
I thought there was
Yeah.
just another one of the same size.
It jiggles even more than it was already doing, and part of it literally just separates from it to a smaller size. Standing, it's in the bullet is inside this one right here, but this one is more in front of you as it separated towards you, Embryo.
Great. I don't know how this turn order goes exactly, but I majorly hit with my holy. Can I heal myself the acid damage?
Yeah, you can. So actually, it's. I was thinking about that.
Also,
So
you would have bolstered 1 damage on a major hit.
Oh, I bolster 1 damage. Sorry, that should have done 2 more damage to it, so it should have done 16.
Okay. Yeah, so it's actually really cool. As your hand is burning from the holy damage, the light that comes from it literally seals the wound.
Brilliant. Love that for me.
All right.
Oh, Cat's up next too.
Yes.
Cool. Well,
Hits you again.
the splitting did not help with my plan. Do these things have a back to backstab?
Do they have a back?
No, they don't. They don't have eyes.
Yeah, that's kind of. I was like, I don't feel like backstab would do anything.
Yeah, unfortunately not. It's a blob. It's got blind sight, so there is no back as far as it's concerned. If you couldn't tell.
Okay, another question about maneuvers that don't make sense against the blob. So another one is eye gouge, which is what I took. Which is I make an attack, and if I hit, the target has hinder 1. Presumably because you're blinding it by gouging out his eyes. Is there any equivalent, or would that just be a pointless maneuver
for this thing? Because there's not something else it relies on. It doesn't rely on hearing. It doesn't rely on any of that. It's got blind sight. So unfortunately for this creature, it would not work on it. There's no other thing you could target. Its whole body is its whole body. Everything is the same, essentially.
Cool. Yeah. Then she's just gonna use twist the knife
Okay.
as her maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
which will do so it's all of her maneuvers are kind of pointless in this fight.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's just that's just how I roll.
I just get the well, it's definitely a major hit. I rolled a natural 17.
Yep, it definitely is.
Which means my next attack is going to be at advantage.
Okay.
Because that's the effect of twist the knife. So then I'll just do my 1d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
7.
7 damage. Okay, so it does. Unfortunately, you're not able to penetrate this thing. Did you take bolster 2 damage for this?
No, because of the flanking. No, so it should be 9.
9. Okay, it is still halved, unfortunately, but it does a little bit more damage. And then give me a luck check for your dagger.
Yeah. 15.
15. Okay, yeah, same thing with the log. You quickly like stab it and then pull it back. Like you feel like maybe you could have done more damage, but you didn't want to like hurt your shiny new dagger. You just got it. And then I believe you still have. That was just your major action.
That was my major action. Yeah, I'm gonna use my basic action to make just another attack.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's at advantage because I used my Oh man!
You roll an 18.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah. Well, it's a major hit at least, so go ahead and roll damage. Bolster 2 damage total.
Oh,
because piercing is major hit is bolster 1 damage, and flanking is bolster 1 damage.
so it's bolster 2. I should have done 2 more damage on that other one.
Yeah, I said it was bolster 2 before, and then you said you should have done 2 more damage.
I keep hearing bolster 2 as bolster 2 points of damage, not 2 bolsters, which is 4 damage.
Gotcha. In that case, you would have done what, 11 damage?
11.
Okay, that would have gotten through its block actually.
Okay,
So that
so
does
I do
full damage.
plus 4 damage because I majorly hit while flanking with you, and plus 2 for majorly hitting with a piercing weapon.
This is one of the best groups for Nick.
Yeah.
He's like it really is.
So that's 4 plus
we
4
went to
plus...
go kill something, and that's what this
Yeah.
group
So
can't find
Nick's gonna
shit.
go back
They
to
can't
camp.
craft anything, but
Nick's
like
gonna,
they're
Nick's
ready
gonna
to
go
kill.
back to camp in his journal. I learned some things about myself today.
12 damage.
God damn it. Okay. 12 damage. Yeah. So full. So once again, just you're like raking parts of this thing off. Jesus Christ. Breaking. My God.
Talk about a Freudian slip.
Jesus.
Do I have to
we don't need to
another...
go there.
No,
all
we
right?
don't.
Do I have to make another luck check for
Yes.
my dagger?
You do need to make another luck check.
Oh, I should probably make another one for my.
Oh,
dog.
17!
Oh, yes, you
Bowl.
do need to do that first. Thank you.
Oh no. I shouldn't have volunteered a 7.
Aw.
Yeah.
So the end that you attacked with burns completely off, and you have half a log now.
Will it still do the same amount of damage if I just shorten my grip?
I'm going to give you a hinder 1 attack on your attacks with it from now on.
Okay.
Which against
Still
this
better than
creature,
touching
it probably
this
won't matter in the future for other things, probably. But
I'm imagining this is gonna die in this combat. I just want to get one more round in with it.
And then I am going to use my minor action to dodge.
Dodge, okay, nice. Wolfric, it is your turn.
Yeah. Then let's see. First of all, God. I will use my minor action
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prepare again to do more damage,
Okay.
and then I will smite again. And so if I upcast something,
Mhm.
if I upcast a first level spell to level 3, do I get 2 bolsters to play with, or do I just get 1?
Yeah, you get 2 bolsters.
Okay,
But
cool.
they have to be the same.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'll take 2 bolsters to my damage.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna take +6 damage on this
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
because I'm
Mhm.
pretty confident I'm gonna hit. So I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
upcast a exercise to third level.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that I'm flanking this ochre with Ambrielle.
Let me double check how flanking works with larger creatures, because you might not be.
Well, I also
They're
have
exactly opposite each other.
I
Let
also
me
have
just double
reach.
check how it works with large creatures, because it's different.
I also have reach.
Do you have the flanking thing where you flank even if you're not exactly adjacent, or is that not a thing?
You do have to be exactly adjacent, but you are. I'm just checking.
I was just wondering because I feel like in the birdie bear fight there's something funky with flanking with.
Maybe I was being kind. I don't know. Let me see here. Maybe it's just.
Oh wait, I have pack tactics.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter that. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
also,
I've
I
got
think
pack
it's
tactics.
if it's 2 sizes larger than you. Or maybe you need an extra creature. I don't know, but I don't see that on here.
So
So
we're both threatening
either
this
way, you're
creature, I
good.
assume. Yeah. So I get a bolster 1. I get a bolster 2 to hit, and bolster 3 to damage.
You get bolstered 2 to hit?
Yeah, because I get a bolster 1 to attack from my exercise. And I
Oh,
get
that's
another
what it
bolster 1
does.
for
Gotcha.
being flanking with
Gotcha.
Ambrielle. So that's another 25 to hit.
Yeah, it's a major hit.
So that's another
As long as
3d8
that wasn't
damage.
the damage, which it might be.
What?
So as long as that wasn't the damage, which it might be.
$16 plus 6 is 22.
22, okay. That is your last smite, though.
Oh, right, equal to my proficiency bonus, yeah.
So, yeah, you just bash this thing once more, and just light shines and burns away a lot of this ooze. Like, it's looking a lot, well, it's actually smaller.
Yeah.
Or here, we'll have it shrink towards you, actually. Yeah, you blasted away most of this thing with your holy energy. And then
Nice.
I believe that's your turn.
Yeah, I can heal a creature within my range, though, because I majorly hit.
I don't know if anyone's injured.
Yeah, no one's taking damage yet.
Okay. Nobody got splashed with acid?
No, not yet.
No.
We're about to.
Ambriel
Okay,
healed
well, 3 more
himself.
healing goes into the wind.
Ambriel healed himself, otherwise...
There's a little fly in here somewhere. That feels fucking great.
Hey.
The boulette actually comes back to life.
Alright, my creatures get a turn.
Hey!
Gotta make it count. Alright, what's my most powerful bullshit? Do I have a bullshit ability with these things? No, not really.
Just put 5 black dragons in the room.
Right. Alright, yeah, they're just both gonna whack. Let's see here. They will do. They'll both prepare and do bolster 1 damage, I guess. And then, all right, we'll do Wolfric first. So it's gonna whack. So, fuck it, hell, it's not great. Well, actually, that probably still hits you. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. 15 to hit. Mitch.
Wolfric?
Sorry,
15 to he had no answer. Sorry,
Yeah,
15
no,
to hit.
there was something coming into my head. I was sorry, I got distracted. So
15.
okay, so 15 damage to me.
No, to hit.
Great. Oh, to hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Is it major?
No.
Yeah. All right. So.
In fact, that barely hits me.
Gotcha. That is. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. 9 acid damage to you.
Okay. For some reason, I think also my turn ended, and I just assumed there's no way he's gonna hit me.
Then it'll use its basic action. Oh, that should have done 2 more damage. Sorry, I forgot I prepared.
Okay.
And then it'll just use base action. Yeah, that'll hit. That's a 19.
That is a
Did it-
major hit.
Did it get a basic action because it split from the one that got disrupted?
You mean a minor action? You're right. It wouldn't have gotten its minor action, so take that 2 health back. It couldn't
Okay.
prepare because it got disrupted before.
Okay.
It can
19's
still do
major.
basic
Did
action.
both of them get disrupted? Because they were disrupted before they split.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
hit the one with a 22.
So I'm counting him as he also disrupted it himself.
Okay. Oh,
Either way, I would have counted it anyways because that sounds fun to me. Yeah, 19 is a major hit.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, so this one does 5 acid damage, and you lose
Okay.
2 block.
I only have 1 block.
You only have 1 block. Okay, and you don't have any armor, correct?
No.
Okay, so this thing isn't. Let me double check acid. Yeah. So this thing it's not consuming you like it was Jean-Claude. Luckily, so it's not going to burn away all your clothes. But give me a luck check to see what it burns away.
The hairs on my chinny chin chin. 17.
17. Okay.
Pretty lucky.
So just like a little bit of the sleeve.
Okay.
We'll say of your left arm. Why not?
It
But
takes your whole left arm off.
Ah!
but you're at 0 block for the rest of the day. And then over here, does it want to attack the ape, the chimpanzee, or cat? Who did more damage to it?
I'm larger just physically if it's hungry, so.
I think I did more damage to it because I did 11 than 12.
Yeah, and I did 12 and then 9.
All right, it's just gonna hit both of you. So we'll do.
We're super close.
Yeah,
It's that hinder. It's that hinder one to hit me.
And me.
gotcha. All right, so we'll do its basic action to hit the badger, the faith
You mean
badger.
the chimp?
What?
Jim.
The chimp?
Oh, the chimp. Yeah, sorry. It still shows a badger on here. So,
I know.
16 to hit.
The weirdest looking chimp.
It with hinder 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a major hit.
Okay. Maybe easy to hit, but this has a lot of mass to like actually hit things. So that will do. Ooh, low as hell. 4 acid damage, and you will lose 2 block. And this
I
attack,
block it all.
this attack ignores 4 block.
I still block it. So unless I lose the block as
You would.
as the attack happens, so it takes away 6 of my block and does 4 damage.
Yeah.
Does my block absorb 2 of the damage? I forget how block works because
It halves the damage. Block halves the damage.
If you can meet whatever the damage total was.
Why did it get rid of 6 of your block?
Because it got rid of 4, and then it ignored
ignores
4,
4.
and then it got rid of 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
It did the same thing to me that I did to it.
gosh.
So if it meets it, then it goes through the block because that's what happened to it.
No, it has to exceed the block.
Oh,
The
yes.
block that I have has to exceed the damage I'm about to take for it to half the damage.
Yes.
I can't just spend 2 points of block.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. then my block is down to 2, and I still take the damage. So that was useless.
Not permanently.
No, but I usually have no block.
Yeah.
So
It was very close.
No, it didn't permanently get rid of 4 of your block. It just permanently got rid of 2.
Right, and it wouldn't have worked if it wouldn't have majorly hit you.
Yeah, but does block reset every round? I always forget how
Your block is
works.
permanent. Your block is whatever
Your block is permanent. Block stays forever. If you have, yeah.
That's the old
confusing 'cause-
system.
So yeah, so it's every time you get hit.
Okay.
It's always there. It's like a teddy bear. It's always there. It's a fun run. Don't worry about it, everyone. So I realize a teddy bear isn't always there. Like, get off my back, fucking audience. Okay, don't even. I want to do a rhyme. Do I need an excuse to do a rhyme? Just shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Anyway.
You do.
Just do a rhyme. Just do a rhyme all the time.
Yeah. See, Mitch gets it. You fucking audience. Anyway. All right.
We're really doing a great job of
Fostering a
Endearing
community.
ourselves.
Well, yeah, to the audience, not to the audience, to our audience. Our audience loves us. Our audience loves us. Let me just say that they know I'm not talking about them. They can do no wrong. And I determine who's the audience and who's the audience. Nothing wrong with that. All right, next attack. Fuckity hell! God damn it! It's a natural 2. This isn't karma. I'm annoyed.
Hey!
It's the audience revenge.
There's no way that hits me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't hit you.
Oh, my stamina.
Plus the plus the hinder 1. Yeah, no way.
Yeah, no.
So that is you move that. That is that one's turn. Yeah, it has no minor action. Oh, this one's also smaller, I should say. Hey, part of the bullet is sticking out now. Oh, and it takes some acid damage. So 2. Oh, also for living inside of it. No, that doesn't matter. It's just burning away the block.
Is it living inside of it?
I think it's very much.
Yeah, it's got a couch. It's got a TV.
You're up at top of the round.
It's got its book collection there. Nick.
Yeah, I'm just.
Brewing up some tea, making a cuppa.
Yeah, I'll just do out of the park again. Smack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have a hinder 1 attack with my little stubby.
Yes.
But I have bolster 1 attack because I'm flanking.
Correct. You will probably hit this thing.
Okay, so it's just straight.
It's straight. Yeah. You still had your proficiency and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I'll prepare to bolster my damage.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 12 to hit.
That is a major hit.
Nice. Okay, cool. So I ignore 6 of its block.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then it's bolster 2 damage. So +4 to whatever I roll here. Oh. Yeah, baby! That's gonna be a 17 damage total.
Jesus Christ! What did you get for what did you
17!
No, what were all your modifiers?
So I rolled a 9 on the die. I have a +3 strength modifier. +1 because of my form. I prepared as my minor action, so that's bolster 1 damage, and then flanking, when I add a major hit, I get another bolster 1 damage.
That all checks out.
Yeah. I did my math.
Yeah, no, you did it right. All right.
So it did 4 damage to me, and I was like, bitch!
So give me a luck check before I tell you what happens here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so sad. I am gonna be so sad.
Okay.
Another 7.
Great. It works out perfectly for what I was planning on anyway. So
Yeah.
This time your chimpanzee fury takes a hold of you and you just start whacking this thing over and over and over and over again until like bits of it start flying off until it's like this little tiny little thing and then and it's like completely disseminated. And also you realize you don't have both hands on this log. You have like one hand on like a sliver of it. There's hardly anything left of this fucking log.
I kind of mournfully lower my head in respect to the log, pat it, set it down, and then I'm gonna run at the other one just to give everyone flanking with my
Yes.
last
Jesus
movement.
Christ. Uh,
Oh dear lord! And I brandish my chimpanzee fists at it.
Like an old timey boxer.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
like
All right,
yeah,
Ambriel.
that's what I do.
Ambriel, it's your turn. Also, the blood is free now.
The enthusiasm is just gone.
I'm just gonna be boring and do 2 sacred. Can I do 2 of the same cantrips?
Yeah.
With a major. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be boring and do 2 sacred flames because I'm almost out of spells. So one of those is a 16, and the other is an 11.
They're both major hits actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the bigger
Well,
this
I
thing
don't
gets,
think
the lower its dodge gets. So, and it really didn't have high dodge.
So one attack does 4 and the other does 6. Because they're both major hits, I guess I can heal. I think Wolfric took damage and Nick took damage. So I'll heal Nick.
Wolfric is hurt.
Yeah.
He's
That's
gonna
what I
kill
said.
both of us.
I'll heal Nick 4.
Ah, that's exactly what I needed.
And I'll heal Wolfric 2.
Don't you dare come out of
That's
this at full
12
fucking
less
health.
than I need.
Good.
We can swap.
That's what I'll do. And then it's Cat's turn.
Oh, how much damage did you do,
Nick gives you a wing.
10. So 4 and then 6.
4 and then 6. Okay, so with a block.
Oh my god, monsters from that long.
Yeah.
No, I wanted clear that this is an unusual group. This is our elite A team.
I know, but
Everyone else would suck.
Everyone else would die so fast.
no, you just handle yourself so well. No, you've proven yourselves to me. It's good. It's
No,
a good thing.
no, we
Faith.
don't want
It's
to
a
do
good
that.
thing. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I
We
proved how
can't
dangerous
go
the world
anywhere without these 4 anymore.
is. All right. And then
John is gonna die. John and Clem are the 2 people without classes, and they're never gonna get a chance to get a class because we've absolutely nuked these baddies, and now Hamid's just like, well, guess I gotta sit Apocalypse out.
And then
Okay.
David's only gonna have one character. But that's okay, we'll make him stay at the camp so he can never die.
Clem is literally so close to a class.
You say that every time.
No.
You actually say that every time.
He's actually really close to a class.
And I believe you. I'm just saying you say that every time.
If I was aware of this class before, it would have triggered. Like, it's going to happen. He will trigger it.
Okay, Kat is going to use as a dodge expert. She is going to use 1 stamina
Mm-hmm.
to to
have dash for
dodge.
free?
yeah.
Nice.
I'm kind of like hidden under
Ducking
here,
under
but
the
I'm
bullet
in
for
it.
cover.
Sneak attack.
So that took me 1 stamina. I'm gonna use 2 stamina to do my twist the knife attack again.
Bolster
What?
Bolster 1.
Oh, bolster 1!
Because you're flanking.
Because I'm flanking. Yeah, I rolled a natural 13, so
That's a major hit, yeah.
yeah, that's a major hit,
Yeah.
plus 6.
Bolster 1 damage.
Bolster 2
1
damage
damage.
because you're flanking.
And then
Oh, that's
It's
what.
piercing. I
And
get
piercing.
on a
Yeah.
major hit, so bolster
Bolster.
2 for an added bonus of 4 damage.
Yeah.
and then Kat, since you're underneath this thing, and this is you're underneath this bullet attacking this, and this is the thing that killed Knives. Do you want to use your final sneak attack on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the thing that killed Knives. I'm not letting it get away.
It's not getting away with this.
Not getting
The
away
family
with this
that
now.
kills together or avenges together stays together.
Yep. So I'll just double my dice rolls.
Double?
So that not double. Roll 2d6
Okay.
because I'm
It's secretly
Go.
a crito-mead.
not a crit. It's a sneak attack. Sorry,
Correct.
I'm
So it's a
attack
D12 added instead of 2D6.
well.
So it's a D6 and a D12.
Well, I rolled a 4 on my d12, and I rolled a 4 on my d6, and I rolled 2d6. So it's essentially the same thing, apparently. I was destined to do
8 damage. Plus
16 damage.
16 damage.
18? Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
16.
Finish it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had to come up with 2 of these.
Yeah.
Well, here, just to give you an idea of like how you set this
How
up.
do you kill jelly with a knife?
You
You
slid
spread it all over some
you
toast.
slid underneath this bullet to like get to hide from this thing. You don't know if you can hide, but like you're under there to like sneak up and just hurt this thing. Just to give you an idea of like where you're at when you're making this attack.
Yeah, so she's going to kind of as she ducks out from underneath where she kind of hid, she'll kind of roll out and quick slash out with her dagger. It's sort of a surprise movement since this creature was kind of like distracted with, Wolfric and the badger just
Chimpnik.
Chimpnik. And so while it's slightly distracted, she takes just a second before she strikes to breathe and kind of pinpoint where it seems to be injured or weakest. And she's going to then slash at those spots. And as soon as she's like, and it starts to.
Yeah, you get all the spots that literally like you saw a less finesse version of this from Nick, and this time you really like are much more precise of just like cutting off like the sections that are just easily like removable and just being very methodical about it, but also with a little bit of anger obviously as well, and you're able to eventually cut off enough of it to where it's completely has dissipated and is down to its bare knuckle. Now, that having been said, there is still pieces of this thing around the room in separate spots. They are not moving. So you get the sense that this creature is dead, but there are still bits of it around.
Well, don't eat my friends. No. I want to burn it. Can we burn it?
Nick kind of looks over at Ambriel and goes,
Ambriel goes, I've never had a particular affinity for fire, but I could try something. Forlorn and I were talking over the campfire one evening, and I think I have an idea. And so he's like, do you want to gather the pieces? Here, let me just try it on one of them. So he's going to look for one of these pieces and kind of focus on the light, but this time instead of like the holy light and like the bright beauty, he's thinking of specifically the light of a campfire and trying to draw on instead of sort of like the golden shining light, the light and heat of a campfire, and bring that up, and is going to cast as a cantrip firebolt.
Yeah. And you burn a little piece of the ochre away.
Thank you. I guess I could go around and do it to all the pieces if we want to stay here that long.
I look to Kat.
Yeah, burn it all.
I'll shift back and start working on gathering what's left of the. Is the bullet lighter now?
So actually, what's fun about this is all of the bullet's skin has been burned away, and all that's left is the metal plating. The armor
I'm
plating.
just gonna write bullet plating. Yeah, we can carry that out.
It is heavy. It'll be difficult, but it's definitely possible. It's definitely.
Well, I lost my stick, so
Yeah, he's got less of a burden now.
I'm ready to go. Kind of a nice trade. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, so Kat will kind of watch Ambrielle and just all of these bits and pieces, and Ambrielle kind of like sort of weirdly looks at this child who's very bent on revenge and like goes around and like sets cantrip fire bolts all of these pieces of ochre until Kat starts to look like slightly less death glary until he's like, oh, okay, I don't think she'll like murder me in my sleep because I did a bad job. And then as he's sort of like walking past Nick, he's like, that child.
Wouldn't want to be on her bad side. See those killing blows. Well, I think we've got what we came here for. Revenge and a little bit of loot. We got what Knives died trying to find. Let's go take it home.
All right, and with that, you start your journey of heading out of this cave with this very heavy armor plating, and that is where we were going to end tonight. Hey, Jesus Christ. That was, you have some thrilling fights, and then you have the ones where you just like where the players feel really powerful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's
There are
not
fights that are thrilling.
what I was expecting for this fight, but it is what happened.
We picked very well which characters we chose to bring on this expedition, specifically with the idea of revenge in mind.
Yeah. I was hoping to surprise you with like a different creature and then it being, hey, the actual creature, but it's even stronger than before.
I mean, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
good.
yeah, I was
All
surprised.
right.
I was definitely surprised. I was like, oh man, are we going to have to go back into this cave and
I
hunt
know.
down
I
this
was like,
creature?
when's it coming? When's it coming? And then the bullet happened. I was like, oh
God
shit,
damn
we're
it.
gonna have to fight two things.
Well, that's good.
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you all level up.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
oh, hell yes. Nick still
'Cause
doesn't know he was
despite-
magic. He's level 3 and doesn't know he
Because
was
despite what it
magic.
looked like, that was a challenging encounter.
No. I think it doesn't look like we took a lot of damage, but Ambrielle has used all of his spell slots.
Yeah, we
Kat
used a lot
has
of
used all of her stamina. So like we kind of did hit hard and fast method
Yeah.
of we just basically dropped everything we had high level abilities on these right away.
Yeah, all the smites and the sneak attacks were all used up.
I think if it had been a slightly longer battle, it would have been slightly more difficult because we just dropped so much damage on it so fast because they had block. The
Yeah,
only way we were going to get through that block is if we dropped our biggest damage.
Yeah.
as fast as possible.
Yeah, but yeah, and then you all did a really good job of hitting the bullet in the right places, or just did crazy damage. Hit it anyways. I knew I was like, fuck, Mitch is gonna break through this block. I'm like, God,
Yeah,
this is gonna happen.
the only thing that I can do is big hits.
Yeah.
That's my only option is big hits.
But that is
I
our
only gave Ambrielle a height.
that is our episode. Well, actually, let me know what you roll for increasing your maximum health, and then we'll call it.
I rolled a 4, so I get 5.
I rolled a 6, baby.
Hey.
I got 27 hit points.
So clerics get a D6 and rogues get a D6 also? No, rogues get a
I
D8.
believe get a D8. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So for Ambrielle, Ambrielle got a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have no. Do we add our constitution?
Nope.
No.
Okay, cool.
It's
So
just for long
19.
resting.
Abriel is going to be a little bit of a continue to be a little bit of a glass cannon, but that's cannon.
Why? What
But
did
that is the way of the cleric.
well, what did he roll? Oh, right, the 3.
He rolled a 3.
Right.
Nope. A D8 for cats.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 6.
Hey, nice. And then you could all increase one of your scores or start working towards one of them.
Yeah.
I'm putting another point in Dex.
Another point in dex. What's your dex at now?
18, and I already increased it my last level up, so I had just 1 point towards my
Gotcha.
next.
Okay.
I'm debating on whether I should take a point in Constitution to get a +1
Hmm.
and get the law. It'll just the minimum, the bare amount to add to when I morph into different animals,
Right.
or I could put a point into my strength.
I
I think
mean,
I'm gonna put a point into my strength.
okay, yeah.
So when we upgrade a specific stat,
I use that.
we upgrade the number value, right? So as
Mhm.
Cat has dexterity of 18.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to up her dexterity, it would go up to 19, but the modifier would.
Correct. The modifier would
Yeah.
not change yet.
And the next time you level up, you could put another point in Dexterity, but it costs 2 levels worth of points now to get it up to 20.
Yeah. What level is Cat at actually?
Cat is at 2.
Oh, you
This
just got
is the
to
first-
2. Okay, so you haven't increased a thing yet. Yeah. So
So
just
Abriel is the one who has to worry about that.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. There's a point. He's not. He increased his charisma, and there isn't anything you can get higher than a 20.
yeah, you
So
can.
he's not.
You can go higher.
You
than
can go
that.
higher than 20.
You can.
Yeah, it just costs a lot. I mean, you just have to work like a lot to get it because it costs more to up it. The more points you put into something. So, like if
Right.
you started at 20 charisma, it would cost you 3 levels to ever get to 22, and then it would cost you 4 levels to get to 23, and then like 5 for the next one. Then it would be like 9 more levels to even increase it by +1 more. So
Yeah.
at a certain
It's
point, you want to
diminishing
diversify like
Yeah.
a stat that might not be as good, so you can actually get something out of it.
Yeah.
Do we, when we level up
Mhm.
as melee fighters, do we get more stamina or just
No.
stand for?
That's only when we increase our tiers.
Yeah. So at level 5, you would go up
Dang,
to
it's
6.
gonna cost me 5 levels to take my strength from a 16 to an 18. Jesus. I don't know if I want to start that game.
Yeah, it's a lot of levels.
Do it. Start
That's
that
up to you.
I realized that this is great. So Kat is just now a level 2,
Mm-hmm.
and she officially has 1 more hit point than Ambrielle does at
Oh
level
my
3.
god.
Nice. Lovely.
Amazing.
For her.
All right.
How's block calculated again?
Block.
It's just your Constitution modifier.
Con modifier plus if you have armor, which theoretically you can all start making. So I mean,
Yeah.
Well, we haven't pissed on the leather yet.
correct.
Yeah.
So,
We gotta wait.
that's what I said. You're making.
Is there anything else that con matters for?
Con matters for disrupt. It matters
Death
for
save?
block.
When you have
Fortitude?
to roll a death save, and if you succeed the death save, you heal based off of how much your con is.
Yes, which can be a big thing for if you're dying, if you're worried about dying.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm eventually gonna want an 18 strength, so I might as well just start plugging away.
Yeah.
Plugging and chugging now.
Start going for it then.
I expected Nick to be a more charisma focus, so that's where I put his 20. But now I need, which he is, but now I need way more strength than I was
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah, because you don't have any of your spells.
I was gonna say, yeah. Once you get spells, you'll have a use for that charisma outside of just social.
I'm very impressed with Nick's ability so far. Sans any magic. That's gonna be a game changer.
Yeah, I mean,
It'd be very
you are like the alpha subclass, which is very melee focused, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
But
I don't miss it
having the magic would be nice though, for
That's
like versatility.
when an ooze eats my stick,
Mm,
and I don't therefore have to resort to my fist.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have an idea for the sign off.
Oh, cool. I was gonna ask.
It was going to be like, may your friends always be flanking. Stay bolstered, my friends.
I don't always flank. But wait, no.
But when I do,
I don't always curb stomp my DM's bot throughs. But when I do, it's always because of flanking. Stay normal, my
stay
friends.
bolstered.
Stay bolstered.
Stay normal,
my
stay
friends.
bolstered.
Nice.
Good
night,
night.
everyone.